All right, in this lesson we are going to be looking at going backwards from the previous lesson. In this case, I am going to actually give you the graph, and you are going to give me the inequalities that create that system. I am not sure how well you can see this because it's really light on my smartboard screen, but this region in here is highlighted, is colored in, just in case you can't see that. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better now. Okay? So first of all, we're going to start with the equation for the blue line. Okay? So the blue line would be this one right here. We want to get it in y equals mx plus b form. What we can see is that it does cross the y-axis at 0, and it has a slope of up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1. So that equation in y equals mx plus b form would be y equals 1x, which I'm not going to write there, and then technically plus 0, and I don't need the plus 0 either. Okay? Then what I want to realize is that it is shaded above the blue line. So because it's above, oops, I would want to make, sorry, hang on. Because it's shaded above the blue line, I would want to make a greater than symbol. And it is dotted, so I do not need to underline it. So there's one equation right there. Okay, now let's go to the red line. The red line has a slope of down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. So the red line has a slope of negative 1 over 1, which is negative 1x. Technically it's plus 0 for your y-intercept because it crosses the y-axis right here at 0, but you don't need the 0 in there. And then you've got your y. This one is also shaded above the red line, so it's greater than, and it is a dotted line, so it is not underlined as well. So there's your two equations that are that system. All right, on to this one. Again, I'm going to highlight the area just because I think it's hard to see on my smartboard, so I'm guessing it might be hard for you to see as well. Should look like that region that's highlighted. And I will start with the blue line first. So the blue line crosses the y-axis right here at 1, and it has a slope of up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1. So the blue line would go y. My slope is 1 over 1, which is 1x, crosses the y-axis at 1, so plus 1. The shaded area is above that blue line, so it's greater. And it is a solid line, so it does need to be underlined. So there's my blue line. And then my red line is a horizontal line, and it is my y values, my up-down values that are being held constant. And my y values are being held constant at 1. It is shaded below that red line, so I would want it to be less than. And it is not solid, so I do not need to underline it. And so that's how that goes.